Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bale. And it's Vieira. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Vieira gets it away. And here's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Backward it goes. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's been shifted off it. Seedorf. Rijkaard. BG Pathum United still without a single shot on target. Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos plays it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Varane. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Opts for safety. Thuram makes a move down the right. Vieira. Now Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Van der Sar gets it clear. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Not a hint of offside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Short changes him with that pass. Ball played for Rijkaard. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's been hooked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Lahm finding himself in space. Cleared away. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So into the second half.
Number 25.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Number 22, Figo.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's played forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
BG Pathum United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Lahm plays it in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Tries a deft little ball. Lahm. Looking for the run. Figo in acres of space out wide. And they've managed to get rid. Crossed in again. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. No, that's been intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Figo. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! The first significant strike. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
BG Pathum United have penetrated. And the shot! And that was very necessary.
Substitution.
Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Kaká. Seedorf. BG Pathum United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaká. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Neither of these two... Kaká! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ah, he's given it away. And he passes it long. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A lot of space ahead of him. That is good strength. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good foray he's making. He's had it taken off him. And it's from Mario. Messi. I think we're just about done here. And it's Messi. And here's Romario. Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Romario certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 4, Vieira. Coming on the field.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Number 18, Jan Koller. Number 11, Xabi Alonso. Substitution in progress.
The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's there to get it away. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. BG Pathum United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolade. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. An instinctive delivery. Forward it goes. Rummenigge. Oh, this is a very good run. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. And that has been cleared. Lahm in once more. Varane tries to clear. Now it's Bale. And it's Lahm. Passes short and sharp. Crosses in, a towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Zola. Vieira. Opts for safety. Nakon Ratchasima are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nakon Ratchasima are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And there's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
BG Pathum United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Swings it across. Seedorf. Vieira. Thuram. It's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf touches it back. And it's Vieira. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira.
BG Pathum United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cruyff. And it's Thuram. This is a promising build-up. He's gone for goal. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Half-time getting close now. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Turan, Nakon Wachasima are looking to break at pace. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be
It's a good one he's making out on the left. Oh, that was vital. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. BG Pathum United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Vieira.
So right back into the action.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think in these
11,
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
BG Pathum United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Could move up a gear here. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball. And he shoots! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Rummenigge being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
BG Pathum United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge with the cross. Varane clears it away. Zola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's played it back. Zola providing an outlet on that flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Out towards the flank. Played in. And back out. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6, Gullit. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 19, Messi. Number 18, Number 10.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Nakon Ratchasima appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thiago. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Romario. Now it's Pele. Oh, some astute defending there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vieira. Thiago. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely, now then. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Thiago, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Very nicely done. And it's Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thiago. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Let's a look and place it forward. So there you have it, penalties. So by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone as far as we can go, and this will now be decided by penalties. It's almost time. Mbappe to get things going. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Messi is the next to run the gauntlet. And he makes it one each. So both teams on the board. Roberto Carlos is second man up. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Zola is the man who's second in line. Pings it into the bottom corner.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
We're on to number 3 here. Made it look easy.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Romario, the third man up. And it's 3-3. Koller is fourth up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Pelé is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Xavi Alonso, last of the original 5 to walk forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Oh, he saved it! And the drama continues. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. And he puts it away.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve. Great penalty under pressure. Again, pick the spot. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
That's a good penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
This to stay in it. And that will do it.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
BG Pathum United have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle